Oh, fuck. Well, I'm gonna get gen rushed as shit. Oh, that's okay.
Hi everybody, Psycho here. Welcome to what could easily be called a toxic trapper video. Will I apologize for my behavior in a world where considerably more famous YouTubers than myself have entire series titled Toxic Blank Killer? No, I will not apologize. Moving on. Things I've learned playing Trapper. One of the best things you can do is dump out your first bear trap in the most pertinent place possible as soon as possible, because that trap is the trap that is going to be least likely that someone saw your butt crack while you placed it. I have a lot of times when I'm playing Trapper, I'm like, someone's staring at my butt crack, and then that's the trap that gets fucking deactivated by someone later. So, stealthy traps, people. Stealthy, no butt crack view traps. So, don't fall into the trapper trap, people. What's the trapper trap? The trapper trap is getting sidetracked from your mission to set things up. Had I taken the time to set up the trap on the outside of that window like I wanted to, I would have saved kind of a lot of time with this Claudette. I full fuck expected these people to get 4 people out the gates. The loops were nuts. I can't remember if I had too many impatient swings or if I just like got real looped. In the beginning, I'm okay with that because like I want to control this side of the field. So if this person's gonna help me smash pallets, that's dope. But I digress. Had I placed that window trap, I'd have been in a much better situation. Another tip. Before someone's in the basement, I like the trap outside the window. When there are people in the basement, I like the trap inside the window. And ideally a trap at both doors, because then someone has to disable a trap to get inside the basement. And yeah, that's like half my traps in one spot, but woof, it pays off. So, let the hatred commence. I really don't like it when people point flashlights in my face. I know it's an irrational thing, but I'm a rank 1 killer, and if I decide to irrationally hate on someone for blinding me, which, I mean, shit, if someone went around blinding you, you would hate them. So, irrational or not, I'm allowed to fuck them up. So you'll see right here, thanks to nurses calling, I have intimate knowledge of how falling into the trapper trap screwed me. Had there been a trap there, probably would not have gotten caught up. These people seem a little bit more experienced than that, but it would have either forced them to go around or deal with that trap, which would have bought me time that I need. Yes, time that I need. So I definitely got my work cut out for me with this person I've chosen to hate upon. They got that D strike, they got that good team, but they make it easy for me. Listen for the click, boys. She unclicked her flashlight after she started moving, so I had an auditory cue as for the direction she was running. And then she was just like, nah, I'm gonna go down right next to this thing so you can have a free hook regardless of D-strike. And I was like, yeah, I'm okay with that. Ooh, back to messing with bitch tits Claudette, Captain Loopy. Oi. Okay, so we're at what? Was that 2 impatient swings? I need to dial back my impatient swings kind of like a lot. Again, I'm not here to say I'm the best killer. I hit rank 1 like it's friggin' nothing because I'm smart, not because I don't fuck up every now and then. Did I play this match smart? Not particularly. No. This person chose to make it stupid easy for me to come after them because they chose to unhook them like, how far away was I? Not very. Within like trotting distance. Now I got 2 people. Did this person make it off my shoulder? I cannot remember. Nope. 2 people unhooked. This is where things start to turn around for me. And probably where young Dirty D starts to formulate his irate message towards my behavior in his mind. So, I don't know. Am I camping these people? Not, I mean, kinda, because, like, there's 2 people directly across from each other, but like I kicked a generator, I picked up a trap, and I put down a trap. And then I legit full ignored that unhook on that other person so I could get another trap so that they could unhook that person. What does that person I hate do? Run straight for me. Yeah, baby. Good mobility. I am kind of surprised that one didn't connect. I'm pretty good at the backswing. I once heard someone behind me and started the swing while full on turning around. That was awesome. Watch this miscalculation right here. Oh, was that right here? Oh, was that later? Does this person have another hook? They fuck up again? No, they're DOH. I could have swore there was, maybe it was a different match. They all kind of run together when you're playing at 2 a.m. There was definitely a match where I go and I pick up a trap and they think I'm going to pick up the person, so they drop the pallet and it does nothing because I didn't pick up the person. GG. I wonder if this... Maybe that was later in this match. We'll find out. Either way, it's a good story. Not much of a story, but a good story. See, like, I tagged that person's butt. That's why I was kind of confused as to why I didn't hit that other tag. So, I mean, at this point, I pretty much remember just allowing safe unhooks. I don't have any reason to hate any of these people up until the point that Claudette picks up the fucking flashlight again. At which point I'm just like, no. Plus, whatever that flashlight is, it's good. It blinds fast. I'm not going to allow that. So I hooked that person, and then I basically just set up the jungle gym. I kick the generator. I pretty much always hook a person and then kick a generator is what I do. And on Trapper, there's just no time for like standing around. You have to, any trap that's not primed, you need to go grab. And that could take a long time. Sometimes the traps are really far away. That's kind of why I took this person over to that hook, because it allowed me to grab a trap that was really goddamn far away without wasting too much time, so that I could set it up on the jungle gym and then just abandon that person. Because they have to cross basically all the way to the other side of the map and start working on generators I want them to work on, / have to walk all the way, run all the way over there to grab that person. What does it do? Buys me time. I'm Trapper. What do I need? Time. I'm like essentially a hunter. Hunters wake up at dawn and go chill in really, really cold deer stands and wait. I mean, damn, and that's modern hunting where you have like a deer stand and maybe even bait because you're a pussy. Like, imagine how we used to do it. Either way, patience and time are necessary. So if you're going to be the ultimate hunter, you need to figure out ways to buy yourself time. What? Otherwise, what are you doing? You're probably falling into the trap. That's what you're doing. You fall into the trap again, and you get looped and shit. Does that sound like fun? Falling into the trap? Looking around for people that you may or may not find? No. Don't fall into that trap. Set yourself up for success. I really like a good trapper match where you have everything set up. Also, that thing, man, back there during that unhook, was she gen tapping because she didn't want to deal with Ruin? Yikes. That's not how you do it. You work through Ruin, and if you hit a skill check that leads to Ruin, hey, by the way, trapping, no trapping, set yourself up for success. If you hit a skill check that procs Ruin, what do? You stop. You stop working on the generator and then you start again. Because there's a time frame after hitting Ruin where it regresses, and that takes time. And you can mitigate the time that it takes to regress by stopping and starting again. That's after the skill check. That person looked like they were coming off and on no matter what. So, just
a thing, have the balls to work through ruin, because guess what? Sometimes you might not get a skill check for more than halfway. Which is so wiggity. So that person just gave up the ghost so that they could send me a hate mail? Is that what happened? Because that was their second hook for sure. Oh man, they decided to be annoying via message instead of being annoying in game, and that was a mistake. Because Sparkle McBubbles giving away a position. There was something about that particular moment with the sparkles that felt like moving through underwater. The way they were kind of effervescing above that box and the way it like slowly slid. I like the sparkles. As a killer, they're nice. The choice. Because they are even more obvious than people's hair when looking across the map. The only thing that really mitigates the sparkles is these friggin' flaming trash can fires, and kinda to a certain extent a sparking generator. But I mean, if the generator's sparking, that means they're not working on it. Lols. So yeah, I left that person in the dirt to rot because my dudes, I fucking hate the hatch standoff. I would rather take the time that it takes to wait for a person to almost entirely bleed out than I would rather take the time staring awkwardly at someone wondering if they're going to jump the hatch. Well, I'm super glad I set up my jungle gym. It paid off dividends, real good dividends. So, again, I think the hatch standoff is fucking dumb. I made a video set to Benny Hill all about it. So I'm over it, my dudes. I'm over it. I will literally just, if I am having trouble finding you or I am tired, I'm just going to post up on a hill and I'm going to get max devious points by setting my trap. Or, I'm going to force you to do it with me because you're going to be bleeding out under my feet. And if I have max trap points, we're going on the world's most awkward walk where I treat you like some sort of serpent and dog slave person. I'm sorry. I know it's savage, I know it's dickish, and I know it's mean-spirited, but you know what? I hate the thought of staring at someone as they stare at the hatch and then back to me and then point way, way more than I hate doing this. So, love me or hate me until they rework at the hatch. It's either this fucking slug game or it's I'm just gonna let them escape. It's one or the other. And that all depends on if I spot them before I stop giving a shit. So, this has been, I guess, a fairly, quote-unquote, toxic match, according to Young D. Even though, in all fairness, like, they unhooked that person right next to me the first time, so that was crazy easy. I could juggle them once, and then put them on the hook, no D-strike. And then the second time, they ran straight to me. I'm not going to chase that person? Am I to not chase that person? I told you I hate that person for blinding me. Yeah, let's run the situation where I don't hate that person for blinding me. And am I still not to chase that person? They're right there. Is there anybody else there? No! I'm going to chase that person. So, honestly, I feel like this slug game is way more toxic than quote-unquote tunneling that guy off a hook, because tunneling that guy off a hook was easy. And what do they call it? A crime of convenience or some shit like that? That's definitely what I committed. If we're going to talk about crimes, is that even the term I'm looking for? Nah, whatever. GG boys, get slug gamed, fix your fucking hatch, and then I won't have to do this toxic shit. Yeah. Tell me, what do you guys think is more toxic? That off the hook shit that was, well, in all fairness, I gaffed both the unhooker and the unhookee. So, tell me. Tell me what you think of all of it. Tell me what you think. Tell me. Let me know. What was more toxic, at the very least? Because I think the slug game is more toxic, and I'm still going to do it because fuck the hatch. So, one last thing before I go. When I talk about being rank 1, what I mean by that is there's nowhere to go but down. And if I'm okay with doing something that's gonna make me likely to go to rank 2, ooga booga, spooky rank 2, I'm okay with that. Is my choice. Is what I do because I enjoy playing the game by making my own choices.
Let me ask you a question. Has anything ever happened to you that you couldn't explain? That made you feel sort of foolish when you tried to tell somebody about it? Well, if it has, you have plenty of company, as you'll soon see.